Sadhika.
I'm Radhika.
Hi guys and welcome to a brand new episode of the South Delhi Girls podcast.
So for today, Sadhika, I was thinking let's talk about what I believe is almost every woman's problem, except you. And I think 1% लड़कियां होंगी जो इस चीज़ की victim नहीं है, but I unfortunately fall in the 99% and I'm sure so many of our viewers would, which is overthinking.
Oh damn.
I don't want to make it gender specific, of course. मुझे I'm aware that there may be men who also overthink, but I feel that majority of overthinkers somehow happen to be women. And I think इस episode में I have to go on record and admit that I have been the flag bearer of overthinking. So if you deal with overthinking and you're watching this episode, anything that's discussed here, it's not Reddit se ya Google se pada hua gyan. It is my personal experience and I have overcome this problem. So you can rely on this, whatever I'm going to say, whatever we're going to discuss, because she has faced this problem with me. Like, been a part of this, my journey. Yeah, you've been a part of my journey.
And while Radhika has mentioned कि मैं average इंसान से या average woman से थोड़ा कम overthink करती हूँ, but I have to have had my struggles with it. And एक तो मेरे को इतना ज़्यादा I just find overthinking as a problem or a concept so fucking useless, because what is overthinking? Overthinking is basically thinking about something for hours on end, right? It's like scrolling on Instagram. It's the equivalent of that in your head and coming up with no solution. You just keep thinking about something and thinking and thinking and thinking, and there is absolutely no solution, and bam, 5 hours have passed and you've not done yourself a favor, obviously. So let's first start about the things that you and I casually overthink about.
All right.
So what is something that you would overthink about the most in your life?
So I'll have to be honest here. I was an overthinker in when I was like a little girl, right? When my youth was at its peak. I mean, I'd like to say I'm still young, but you know what I mean. So I think from the age of 17 till 24, 25, I believe I was an overthinker. And boy, do I used to think
About what?
And mostly, I think I've overthought about men.
Relationships.
I mean, boys back then. Yeah, I have to say, no, not all the boys I was in relationship with, right? Of course, some were just boys in my life. Because when you're young, you're going to college. I was attending 2 colleges together. Then I was walking in fashion society of another college altogether. So, I have had a very, very versatile life. So, मैंने बहुत चीज़ें देखी and I was meeting a lot of people. And obviously, back then, I in my blogging days also was kind of popular. So, I knew a lot of people, right? So, there were so many guys, and I don't know why, but somehow young Radhika needed a lot of validation from men. And it is actually so uncomfortable, ironic, and scary that it's usually the prettier, the better looking women who have the most insecurities. Somehow, average लड़की जो होती है वो अपने आप में ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट एंड सिक्योर रहती है, मे बी बिकॉज उसकी एक्सपेक्टेशन सही होती है, मे बी बिकॉज उसको दुनिया ने एक पेडेस्टल पे नहीं चढ़ाया होता, एंड देन शी डजंट हैव टू ऑलवेज स्टिक fight for her life to stay on that pedestal. I don't know what the reason is, but somehow, so I have to say, I was very confident about a lot of things in my life. I was always confident about my personality and my intellect, and to a great deal, I was also, at least in my early years, confident कि मैं तो बस फाड़ दूंगी life में, because I was always a very, a go-getter when it came to academics. So yeah, it was men, because I don't know, I kind of wanted their validation, and my entire college years, they went into wondering, very stupid things like, what if he likes, will he like me? Did he like me? Did I do something wrong? And, I really have to, say this to all women who are probably in that boat right now, okay, bhai, worry about whether you like that person or not.
Yes.
How is it that we as women are so, I don't have the word.
so distraught by the idea of the other person liking us, जबकि हमें वो पसंद भी नहीं होता. I mean, there are so many times when we're not even interested in the guy who's interested in us.
But what puts us to bed is कि भाई तू मुझे पसंद कर.
हाँ.
चाहे मैं तेरे को रिजेक्ट करूँ, चाहे मैं तुझे रिजेक्ट ही करूँ, हम रिजेक्ट ही करते हैं.
Exactly.
But it means so much to us that the other person likes us.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, इस चीज में लड़के I don't know कैसे करते हैं, but वो इस चीज में बहुत sorted होते हैं. That men somehow they don't need that validation. अगर उनको एक लड़की नहीं पसंद आई, ठीक है, और वो चाहते हैं कि इसके साथ आगे कुछ ना हो, तो they'll be more than happy to be dumped by her. Right? They would be happy कि यार इसको मैं पसंद नहीं है, चल अच्छी बात है, मुझे I won't have to take the fall, मुझे नहीं dump करना पड़ेगा, good. Right? But somehow as women, we really need to be liked by men. And we just so happily put the ball in the other person's court के ले भाई ले, मार इससे मुझे. Right? कि क्यों? Like, you know, it really has to be like the right question to ask is कि क्या मुझे ये पसंद आया? That 1 hour that I spent with this guy having coffee or taking a stroll around the college or whatever, did I like that experience? Do I have a good aftertaste? Do I see myself going with him on a second date? These are the questions we should be answering and you know, asking ourselves, and instead we're like, but उसको मुझे मैंने ऐसा किया था, क्या मेरे आज बाल सही थे, you know, क्या मेरा मेकअप ठीक था,
क्या मैंने जिस तरीके से उससे बात करी, do you think I was rude? And what do you think that this text means?
Yeah, do you think I overshared?
Oh my god, yes. And the number of times I think we have sat and dissected messages from men, जिसमें probably, you know, I think as individuals, because I don't know if men do it or not, but women तो definitely, we love the idea of reading in between lines. हमें लगता है कि मतलब लाइन चाहे बनी भी ना हो वहाँ पे, चाहे उसने सिर्फ किया हो, बट हमें लगता है कि इस के पीछे तो ज़रूर कुछ है. एंड यू नो वी आर सो कीन ऑन जस्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि नहीं इसका माइंडसेट क्या होगा ये सोच के, मतलब. और जाकिर हुसैन कह रही थी, क्या नाम है, जाकिर खान, ठीक है. और जाकिर खान ने ना अपने स्टैंड अप में इतनी ब्यूटीफुली वाली चीज़ बोली थी कि लड़की बोलती है कि यार वो जब चलते हुए मेरे को यू नो ऐसे अंदर की तरफ कर देता है, और जब हम ऐसे रोड पे चल के जा रहे होते तो लड़की उस मोमेंट के बारे में कितना ज़्यादा सोचती है, घर रोमांटिसाइज करती है. और वो कहते हैं, जाकिर खान कहते हैं कि अरे तुम्हारा लड़का है, वो उसको पता ही नहीं कि वो कहाँ चल रहा है, वो कहीं भी चल रहा है वो, और तुम्हें लग रहा है कि नहीं यार वो जब चल रहा था तो उसने ना मेरे को ऐसे अंदर की तरफ कर दिया था. वी जस्ट लव द आइडिया ऑफ थिंकिंग दैट देयर इज मोर टू इट. यू नो उसके मुंह में भी कुछ था, अगर ऐसे हाथ गलती से ब्रश हो गया तो उसमें ज़रूर कुछ था, और अगर उसने मेरे से यू नो मेरा हैंकरचिफ मांग लिया या फिर मेरा कुछ भी मांग लिया तो यू नो डेफिनेटली वो कुछ तो सोच रहा होगा, या फिर उसने मेरे को वो रील भेजी, इसका मतलब ये होगा. बट in general they really don't think as much.
Men don't, which is why we say that women are delusional. Which we are, right? We like to make Hawaii killers out of nothing. ठीक है, वो हमारा forte है. ठीक है, अगर एक लड़की को और कुछ करना आए ना आए, and if making Hawaii Mahal was a paid job, I'd be competing with Mukesh Ambani. I have to say this. तो ये तो है. And you know, जाकिर खान ने बिल्कुल सही चीज़ बोली थी, that man really understands both female and male psyche. I have to say कि भाई लड़कियाँ ना मूड पे ऑपरेट करती हैं.
Yes, that is so true.
कि दुनिया का सबसे इंसान होगा और वो उसको ये लग रहा होगा, but one day when she is PMSing, वो किसी भी इंसान को उठाएगी और अपना बंदा बना लेगी. और उसके बाद वो पूरी जिंदगी अपने बंदे को वो चीज इमेजिन करने में लगा देगी जो वो ना है ना कभी बन सकता है.
बिल्कुल.
This is so true.
God, yes. And you know, and अब जैसे एक तो गई पूरे लड़कों वाली रिलेशनशिप वाली प्रॉब्लम, एंड वी कैन गो टू द एंड्स ऑफ द अर्थ, एंड वी हैव गॉन टू द एंड्स ऑफ द अर्थ. मतलब हमने हर चीज ओवरथिंक करी है लड़कों के बारे में.
हमने नहीं, you know, don't be so modest, Sadhika.
But I've been party to the conversation.
Yeah.
I've been inclusive in the conversation.
You haven't, which is why I think this is one thing that I've grown up being envious. You know, I've been grown up being envious of you in this context. Ke bhai, how does this woman manage to think in such moderation? Because you know, you have. Although I have more masculine traits in general, but you have acted like a man in a good sense in this case. Even if there were guys in your life, even when you were smitten, of course, तू सनक जाती थी कुछ टाइम बाद, वो अलग है. But तू घर पे बैठ के overthink नहीं करती थी. You would take the moment as it came.
Yeah.
And you would just enjoy it. And yeah, मतलब उतना ही thought जितना ज़रूरी है. So I never saw you go crazy. Of course, there were some exceptions here and there. That is only human. But yeah, I have to admit कि average woman के scale पे you're somewhere here.
हाँ, I've been moderately okay to sort of, you know, be in the moment.
Yeah.
जो थोड़ा सा difficult होता है.
I think that also comes from security. I do believe that even from a very young age, and I have to say your parents have done a good job, and I do think कि
And you've
आंटी
mentioned
का
this
ज़्यादा
before.
रोल है इस चीज़
हाँ,
में.
हाँ.
आंटी का ज़्यादा रोल है कि
उन्होंने मेरे को वो security दी है. They've sort of given
yeah,
me
because
confidence.
guys, one day I will post pictures of
Our mothers.
Sadhika as a child and Sadhika in her adolescence.
Oh my God.
She used to look a boy.
I
She
will
used to look like a
block you.
boy. Yeah, she used to look like a boy.
But
so
didn't we all
nobody,
look bad
no,
when we were-
I didn't. I had hair on my body, a lot of hair on my body, but I never looked like a boy. You looked like a boy, and nobody has had a glow up like Sadhika. Sadhika, after some time, it was matter of years, and all the guys who never paid attention to Sadhika were crying themselves to sleep कि भाई इस लड़की को कैसे मिस कर दिया, नहीं पता था ये ऐसी निकल जाएगी. So Sadhika's had the biggest glow up of all time. So what I'm trying to say is that when you were growing up, you did not get so much attention.
Yeah.
तेरे को लड़कों से उतनी attention नहीं मिलती थी. And there were two of your friends उस time पे जो लड़कों में घुसी रहती थी. Even if they weren't very good looking or they did not get so much attention, but क्योंकि वो लड़कों में इतना involved रहती थी, you saw them getting a lot of attention from guys. And then you saw me, right, who used to take an army after all. So somehow you were still so secure as a person, right? Anybody in your place, because yaar, you do feel bad. There have been times when we went out and somehow a guy came to you, not me. And I have to admit, you know, of course it feels a little weird because you're not used to it, right? You're happy for your friend, but it does feel a little weird. You somehow never felt bad about these things. It did not attack your self-esteem. None of this attacked your self-esteem. And when, you know, the mighty time came and you grew into your वो जैसे हनुमान जी एकदम when the occasion came बड़े हो गए थे ना. So you know when you came in your this avatar, तो you know you were set and you were so secure as a person कि तुझे नहीं फर्क पड़ा कि इसको मैं पसंद आ रही हूँ या नहीं आ रही हूँ. मुझे पसंद आ रहा है, बात आगे बढ़ती है, अच्छी बात है, नहीं बढ़ती है, ओके भाई राम राम, right? So I think that's a very cool attitude. And I really wish, like, if I have a daughter, I'd like, you know, to raise her into the kind of young woman that you were.
Oh, that is the nicest compliment I've received,
know,
guys.
right?
Yes, and it's been on record. So yes, thank you so much. I will spoil your daughter though. Yes.
I know.
But yes, that's true. कि usually मैं इतना ज़्यादा
And
overthink
also
नहीं करती.
another thing that people don't know is that I used to overthink so much that there would be times when I would go hours and hours talking about the same thing over and over again. And Sadhika obviously has like unfathomable
Patience of a mother.
Yeah. So Sadhika wouldn't get tired of my whining sessions and my crying sessions and my overthinking sessions. And there would be times when Sadhika would say कि राधिका मुझे तेरे लिए डर लगता है. I remember this line clearly. Sadhika would say, if it was possible, I would take your head out.
Yes.
Your brain out of your head for one day and keep it in the fridge.
I swear.
So that it could cool down. You know, I can't even imagine, you know, what would be the state of your
Seriously.
head like.
And no wonder you would sleep very well because the brain has been so exhausted. It needs to rest. मतलब तू उसको घोड़े की तरह भगाती रहती थी पूरे दिन. But I do believe that, you know, now you've gotten calmer.
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you've, you know,
no,
like
I
there's
am
been
not
a
the same
journey.
person. Back then, I couldn't have imagined because जितना मैं उस time पे, and I obviously, you know, you come to terms with it also. Okay, yeah, maybe this is how I am as a person. But क्योंकि मेरे में एक हमेशा से एक बहुत जिद रही है self improvement की. Even as a kid, when I went to the bookshop, I would pick a Robin Sharma book. You know, when people would be picking other like novels and all, somehow, I don't know, the self-help genre always excited me. So I've been very, very eager to improve myself wherever I could. And I think वो एक वही आदत थी, which is why I've, you know, traveled this way, because I know it's not easy. People take a lifetime to get from point A to D, and I've come from point A to X. And of course, you've had a role to play in it because you know, just like a lot of other female best friends, you've been my unpaid therapist.
Yes.
Right? So you've been my unpaid therapist, and of course there were times when what overthinking does to you is that obviously overthinking comes out of two things: inaction and insecurity, right? And what overthinking does to you is that it does take a toll on your self-esteem, and of course it took a toll on mine as well. And there were days and there were nights and there were prolonged periods of time when I didn't see anything in me, and those were the nights where you would tell me that, Radhika, you don't see it, I get it. You will in time. But I am here telling you right now that I see greatness in you and you are meant for greatness.
Yes.
And if it wasn't for those times, I wouldn't be where I am today. So of course I have played my part. मेरे action के बिना कुछ possible नहीं था, मेरी जिद के बिना कुछ possible नहीं था. But your support also played like a pivotal role in my journey. So that's there. So I do believe that if you're an overthinker, in the times that you overthink, do not go to people who are also fellow overthinkers.
Find a sadhaka in your life.
Find your sadhaka. Find your sadhaka. Go to sensible people जो कम सोचते हैं, जो आपको थोड़ा सा patiently सुनेंगे, but also आपको reality से meet करवाएंगे, और आपके spirits जो बहुत low है उनको uplift करेंगे. So because what happens is when two delusional overthinkers come together, oh my god, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yes, because they overthink people into existence. And वैसे, to be fair, we also have done it. In fact, there are days, or on the off chance when we both are talking, you do know that sometimes. So both Radhika and I are single at this moment, right? And of course, like any average woman, we also overthink people into existence जो अभी शायद exist नहीं कर रहे हैं. For example, हमारे future husbands, but we have gotten them into conversation, and we have thrown hypothetical situations at each other के but your husband, he better love me and he better know that in the hierarchy वो मेरे से नीचे ही है और हमेशा नीचे ही रहेगा. And she's told me things that your future boyfriend, whoever that may be, उसको पता होना चाहिए कि भाई तू तो आता जाता रहेगा, but मैं यहाँ पे हूँ और मैं हमेशा रहूँगी. So of course we've done that.
मेरे को लगता है लड़कियों की favorite hobby होती है to make up imaginary people in their heads.
And hypothetical situations.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
That's my guilty pleasure. And of course मेरे को time नहीं मिलता because I stay very very busy, so neither do I have the time to create hypothetical scenarios in my head, nor do I have the time to really एक चीज को पकड़ के वो जो 1 घंटा बात करने का वो जो मजा है, कभी कभी वो मजा भी आता है. I think once in a while it's nice, वो उतना healthy होता है. But because we don't even get that kind of time, because whenever we're talking we have so many other more important things to discuss.
ये करो, yes, I agree.
Especially because with the podcast and our own careers going on, alongside. But there are times when I actually take out the time कि साधका ये बात हुई है और मुझे इसके बारे में आधा घंटा जबरदस्ती बात करनी है क्योंकि मुझे मजा आएगा, because I miss that old Radhika. This thing I'm not going to overthink about it. Once I keep the call, I forget about this thing.
But right now we're going to give it its due. Yes, we're going to indulge.
Half an hour I'm going to spend.
Yes.
Right, and we're going to make all the scenarios in the world. We're going to read in between the lines and we're going to make up all the scenarios कि इसका ये मतलब हो सकता है, but इसका ये भी तो मतलब हो सकता है, but हो सकता है background में ये चल रहा हो.
बिल्कुल, and we've done that. And one other thing that I usually overthink about a lot is so I have this little weird thing, okay, and it's a quirk, and उसमें मैं क्या करती हूँ कि जब मैं awkward होती हूँ तो मैं 2 चीज़ें करती हूँ. एक कि मैं किसी भी awkward situation में हंसने लगती हूँ, right?
And Sadhika laughs at funerals, guys. मतलब
not always, and not because I think it's funny. It's just it's my coping mechanism. मतलब I'm really sad and I feel very thrown off and overwhelmed in the moment, and all I can do in that moment is laugh. So yes, I'm that. I'm a little weird like that. And
you're not weird. You have a devil side to you as well.
Oh no.
Yes.
Do I look like the devil? I'm dressed like an angel today, guys.
ऐसे तो लोगों को पागल बना रही है साधका.
ठीक है, तो फिर एक तो ये होता है दैट आई लाफ अ लॉट, एंड दूसरी चीज़ जब मैं ऑकवर्ड होती हूँ इसकी मैं सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक आई कांट टेल लेफ्ट फ्रॉम राइट. मैं एकदम से थोड़ी सी ना ऐसे डेज्ड सी हो जाती हूँ. सो लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स दिस हैज हैपेंड एंड आई विल एक्चुअली नरेट वन इंस्टेंस. I was meeting my boss for the first time. I had just joined this company. I was meeting my boss for the first time. COVID के बाद पहली बार ऑफिस पहुँचे थे, and for some reason I was very overwhelmed in the sense कि you talk to your boss online ऐसे और तुम्हें लगता है कि हाँ ठीक है, he's a particular kind of a personality, but then you see him in person and he turns out to be 6'3" and throwing very heavy words at you, and you just become like, oh shit, okay, I was not ready for this. So I remember this one time I met him for the first time, एंड मैंने उस मोमेंट में अपनी ज़िंदगी की, और मैं राइटर हूँ, ठीक है, मैंने अपनी मोमेंट की सारी गलत इंग्लिश उस मोमेंट में बोल दी, ठीक है, और गलत इंग्लिश बोल के मुझे रियलाइज़ हो गया कि मैं कुछ बकवास कर रही हूँ, एंड ही कॉट मी, ठीक है, मतलब मुझे आई हैड टू से कि हाँ इस चीज़ पे तो बैकलैश आ सकता है, बट आई सेड हाँ इस चीज़ पे लैशबैक आ सकता है, एंड माई बॉस वाज लाइक हाँ लैशबैक समथिंग डजंट सीम राइट, एंड इज लाइक बैकलैश, एंड आई सेड या दैट, एंड आफ्टर दैट आई एक्सक्यूज माई सेल्फ टू गो टू द वॉशरूम. मतलब मैं इतनी ज़्यादा घबराई हुई थी, आई एंडेड अप गोइंग टू द मेन्स वॉशरूम इंस्टेड ऑफ द वुमेन्स वॉशरूम. एंड the funniest part is this wasn't my first time. There have been moments where I have been overwhelmed before and I have entered the wrong washroom. So, you know, I overthink my grammatical errors and my physical conduct because I'm very clumsy too much कि मैं घर आके उसके बारे में सोचती रहती हूँ. मतलब कभी कभी तो there have been times when I've overthought how I'm coming across, as to the point that for the first 6 months of my tenure at Men's XP, I couldn't eat a burger in front of my boss because I was so scared of spilling things on my face.
I used to have this issue with boys.
Yeah?
Yeah, as a young girl, of course, not anymore. Now I can eat a sub also in front of anybody. I don't care if I spill, big deal. But हाँ, बचपन में, you know, वो एक issue होता था, and believe you me, Sadhaka, there used to be a girl in my school, वो मेरी उस time पे, school time में दोस्त होती थी. She wouldn't ever eat in front of boys. She was so insecure as a person. उसको लड़कों से इतना खौफ था, या लड़कों के आगे एक वो prim and proper image maintain करने का इतना चस्का था उसको, that she would never eat in front of, like she went out with a guy for 2 years and she never ate in front of him. Can you fucking believe that?
That's too much.
Yes. God. And okay, so adding to this embarrassing story, so now that this Radhika's grown into the woman she is, obviously, you know, we're not an overthinker anymore, and we don't really embarrass very easily, and we have tackled all our, you know, self-esteem issues and everything. So, you know,
I know the story.
So I was traveling for a work trip, and now I have a habit of tipping a lot. And I tip left, right, center. It's just what I do. And anybody who's providing any kind of service, I like to tip. But now my problem is that I like to tip alone. Or I'm tipping, I'm very comfortable tipping in front of Sadhaka or my close friends. But somehow ना लोगों के सामने particularly men, I don't know why, I have this hesitation कि मुझे किसी को tip देने में शर्म आती है. I don't know. जबकि मैं दे रही हूँ, मैं ले नहीं रही हूँ. Right? So, yeah, so I was taking a cab to the airport and I was sharing it with a colleague because उसकी भी same ही flight थी. So now he was with me, and the moment we got off the cab, I wanted to tip the guy, and he was standing right beside me, my colleague. So I was a little, you know, I was hesitating a little. I was a little nervous, conscious. So I gave him the tip. He said, "Ma'am, thank you." He said, "Happy journey." I said, "Happy journey."
Oh God.
It was so funny. I was so weird, and I have to say that for somebody who does not embarrass easily anymore, I was so embarrassed. I was mortified. I pretended to be normal in front of the guy, but मैं पौने घंटे के लिए सिर्फ इस बारे में सोच रही थी. I was like, what the fuck did I do?
And you know, when I was little, so ऑफिस में कह रही हूँ, स्कूल में होता था ना कि बर्थडे पे आपको टॉफीज और चॉकलेट्स और ऐसी चीज़ें बांटनी होती थी. So you know, for a very long time, I think till at least 2nd or 3rd grade, I would go on my birthdays distributing toffees and everything, and people would wish me happy birthday, and I would say happy birthday back to them because I did not know कि welcome कहते हैं. मतलब कोई ऐसे कह रहे कि sorry welcome कह रही हूँ, thank you कहते हैं, तो कहते हैं happy birthday, thank you, happy birthday. I was, you imagine.
So मैं छोटी थी और मैं स्कूल से आई थी और आई थिंक आंटियों की किट्टी पार्टी थी, मतलब मेरी मम्मी भी थी उसमें, और फिर हम वहाँ पे चले गए खाना खाने. तो मेरी मम्मी ने क्या किया, हमारे फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे हमारे टेनेंट्स होते थे, ठीक है, एंड उनके साथ हमारा बहुत क्लोज रिलेशनशिप था. तो वहाँ पे उनकी एक डॉटर थी मिली, ठीक है, तो और मिली के वो मेरी एज की थी, राइट. सो वी कुड शेयर क्लोथ्स. सो बिकॉज माई मदर वांटेड टू सेव टाइम, आई केम फ्रॉम स्कूल, शी क्विकली गॉट मी चेंज्ड इनटू मिलीज क्लोथ्स एंड वी लेफ्ट फॉर द kitty party. Right. Now when we were coming back from the kitty party, somebody saw that my zip was open. ठीक है, and they were like, क्या चाहत, zip खुली हुई है. I'm like, हाँ तो मिली की पैंट है, मैं क्यों बंद करूँ?
Oh.
So, I couldn't get. It's open. I'm like, उसकी है वो बंद करेगी.
Nice.
So Yeah, well, it's been quite a journey.
इन चीज़ों के बारे में तो ओवरथिंक करते करते आई थिंक आई ऑल्सो ओवरथिंक टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस अ लॉट.
Yeah.
For somebody who doesn't overthink in general, I overthink text messages to a great degree. I mean, in fact, अभी संभव यहाँ पे बैठा हुआ है जो हमारा डायरेक्टर है. You will not imagine. So, हर किसी का texting style अलग होता है, right? My texting style is very over.
Yeah.
Right? मतलब if I have to write okay, I will write 3 Ys.
You're Hannah Montana on text.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, done, cool. And संभव का texting style बहुत muted है.
मेरे
ठीक
जैसा
है,
है,
एकदम वो मतलब okay को okay AY, nothing more. एंड मैंने कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछा येस मतलब उसके आगे नहीं उसके पीछे नहीं कुछ भी नहीं. सो बट आई हैव मेट संभव इन पर्सन ऑफ कोर्स. तो वो वैसे तो बहुत कूल और बहुत चिल है, बट टेक्सटिंग लैंग्वेज पे मेरे को लगा कि यार ये मेरे से इतना रूड क्यों हो रहा है, मेरे से इतना सड़ा हुआ क्यों है. I mean, I had to pester him and tell him कि please संभव आप अपने texting में you should start making emojis or something. Don't send a text to me without emojis. And there are legit times when we're discussing real work, but I suddenly feel that his tone is off, and then I keep overthinking about it, and then I remind him you missed your emoji, and then he makes extra emojis for me. And I've done this to so many people. I think I'm just very paranoid about texting language.
You're basically paranoid about कि दूसरा इंसान किस टोन में टेक्स्ट
हाँ मतलब मुझे वो चीज़ बड़ी खाती है और अब थोड़े कम खाती है. बट पहले there used to be this time where I would sweat out of my ass क्योंकि मेरे को लगता था कि कोई दूसरा इंसान मेरे से सड़ा हुआ है. मुझे था कि क्यों सड़ा हुआ है, एंड मैंने ऐसा क्या बोल दिया. और फिर मैं जाके सोच रही हूँ कि अच्छा इस पॉइंट पे हो सकता है कि मैंने ये वाली चीज़ ऐसे बोली और वो रूड लग रहा है, और उस इंसान को कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, एंड ही इज़ एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. एंड ओवर हियर आई एम स्वेटिंग आउट ऑफ माई एस. बट अब वो चीज़ कम हो चुकी है. बट लाइक आई हैव ओवर थॉट अबाउट रैंडमेस्ट थिंग्स, रैंडम एस थिंग्स इन लाइफ.
या आई मीन ठीक है, ऑफ कोर्स यू राइट के यू कांट रियली tell people to text differently. I mean, of course, you can tell me, which you do, and I'm trying to change.
But मैंने तो बहुत
But otherwise, I think it is your responsibility to learn to take it, because you can't go about teaching the world कैसे text करो. And I completely understand, because I also get offended if I sense that somebody's tone is off if they're texting me, which I should never do,
because you are the worst texter. You are the worst texter in the history of texters.
So of course, I'm in no position to take any kind of offense, because I admit that I am a bad texter. But at the same time, I also feel that you never know what situation the other person is in. Maybe they are like Sambhav, he would have 50 chats open because he's handling so much work, or somebody could be traveling, somebody could be boarding a plane, somebody could be, I don't know, pooping, whatever. Right? So you just don't know.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I think कि एक चीज़ जो तूने मिस करी है, what you also overthink about is photos. You overthink photos more than men. I think more than men.
More than men?
I think we discussed ना कि जैसे you overthink the most about men. I think photos give men a tough competition.
Men overthink about photos?
नहीं, men overthink about.
Yeah, लेकिन but मेरा legit है. सादिका मेरा case legit है. The number of people, ever since even the podcast started, the number of people who've come up to me and told me that you look so much better in person than you do on camera. And before the podcast, people would walk up to me at parties and say, bro, you don't look
you don't do justice
as good
in
photos, your photos just don't do justice to you. So I'm like always so conscious ki what am I doing wrong? I have the phone, I do have the sense of aesthetics. What is wrong? And of course, because my photographer is, well, Sadhika Sehgal,
yes,
who can we blame?
And unfortunately, Radhika's that friend in the friendship duo who clicks great photos, and then जब उसकी बारी आती है photo खिंचवाने की, then she gets the lesser hand of it, and she gets worst photos clicked.
मतलब I understand कि 8 वाले कार्मिक डेट लेकर आते हैं, but मेरे को नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि कितने कर्म है जिसका मैं कर्जा चुकाती जा रही हूँ. Because when we are on our vacation, Sadhika will give me the phone.
And
2 minutes,
5 photos of me.
No, not even till 5. I'll click 10 pictures, but 8 of them are actually Instagram worthy material. Right? True. They'd be just fab. And she would go on click 200, 300 pictures of me जो देखनी मुश्किल हो जाए. और उसमें से
2 निकलती हैं राधिका, 2 निकलती हैं.
साधिका निकालनी पड़ती है, निकलती नहीं है, 2 भी नहीं निकलती है. साधिका is such a bad photographer, and I'm so tired of being a giver in my life. I'm just giving and giving and giving. When will I receive? I need you to be successful and then hire a full-time photographer for me who will follow me everywhere I go.
Yes, I will manifest that. You know what? Instead of overthinking people into existence, I will manifest a photographer into existence.
Yes,
This
please
year,
do that. Please do that. I
2025
think
is
yes,
gonna be
I would like that better.
Yes.
But you know, one other thing that people overthink a lot about, and even I have, is marriage, future, career. क्या मैं कुछ बन पाऊंगी लाइफ में, क्या मैं नहीं बन पाऊंगी? Because you know, स्कूल टाइम में आपको कोई नहीं बताता कि
Shit is gonna get real.
shit is going to get real and you'll have to deal with failures. Because until I was in school, my school of thought was very simple. मुझे मार्क्स चाहिए, मैं पढ़ाई करूंगी, मेरे मार्क्स आ जाएंगे, और वही होता था. But then after your school you realize कि भाई इतना सिंपल नहीं होता कि ये किताब है, ये सिलेबस है, इसको पढ़ लो और मार्क्स आ जाएंगे, right? There's more. You have to figure your way out. You have to navigate things, and I did not know how to navigate things. So you know, when you hit those lows, you really wonder कि यार हो पाएगा. And I think वो हर इंसान अपने early 20s में फेस करता ही करता है. Where you like कि will I be able to make it in life? Will I be able to achieve something in life? Will I be able to make my parents proud? Will I ever be able to, you know, like so many people, they talk about wanting financial freedom just so that they can retire their parents.
Yeah.
And I recently read this thread where so many people, they were just talking about this कि भाई मुझे लाइफ में कुछ बनना है कि मैं अपने माँ बाप को रिटायर कर सकूँ. Because you know, unfortunately there are so many people, like I wouldn't ever have to worry about this thing क्योंकि my parents were very, like at least my father, not my mother, but my father was very financially responsible like that. So कि वो कभी भी मेरे पे burden नहीं बनेंगे. So many people, you know, they want to do that because you know their parents are 60 and 17, they're still working hard to support their family, and you know, as kids we have this undying pressure कि यार मैं इतना बन जाऊँ कि मैं खुद के साथ साथ इनको भी support कर पाऊँ. So you know, that is there, and like this is so true that nobody is more stressed in life than people between the age of 25 to 30 who are living in this perpetual fear that they are running out of time. This little stress, it kills you, and sometimes it really fucks your potential because you're so much in here.
Yeah.
And because when you think so much, you know, I have to say this, as an overthinker, what's the product of overthinking is that it cripples you. It really does cripple you in the sense that energy is limited, whether it's exhausted mentally और फिजिकली. इट मे बी पॉसिबल कि आप पूरा दिन हिलो भी ना और एक काउच पे, इसी काउच पे मैं पड़े रहकर पूरा दिन सिर्फ सोच के अपनी एनर्जी इतनी ड्रेन कर सकती हूँ कि मेरे पास बाय द एंड ऑफ द डे चलने की हिम्मत भी ना हो. एंड दैट इज प्रिसाइसली what overthinking does to you when you are in that loop of, you know, self-degrading thoughts. Yeah. Oh my God. You feel crippled. You feel inertia. तुमसे हिला नहीं जाता, तुमसे कुछ हुआ नहीं जाता. And if this goes on for far too long, bam, you're in depression.
Yeah.
You know, that happens.
Yeah.
And another very important thing that overthinking does is, again, experienced personally, you end up sabotaging relationships and opportunities. So for example, I have self-esteem issues and I keep doubting myself कि यार मैं कुछ चीज़ कर सकती हूँ या नहीं. Dataraj calls me, tells me, Radhika, there's this podcast that I want to do with IDEVA and I want you to be a part of it. Right? Now because I'm so fucking caught up in my thoughts, मैं कर पाऊंगी, but मैंने तो कभी किया नहीं. Oh, but I used to blog back in the day and I had 100k followers and my account got hacked, and then, you know, I was a nobody, and now I'm, you know, sitting on 10k followers and, you know, nobody knows me. Will I be able to my mark? What will people think? Will I look stupid? Will I be able to talk? Because, you know, I can talk at home, but will I be able to talk on the camera? And, you know, all of that bullshit, I would never be able to take the opportunity. I will sabotage it.
Yeah.
You know, I will not even give myself the chance
At success.
Yeah, a chance at success. You know, maybe you try and fail, but you got to try, right? Yeah. What overthinking does precisely is rob you of that opportunity of even trying.
Yes.
Because, you know, it'll make you so fucking doubtful of yourself कि आप तुम बोलोगे यार मैंने तो हारना तो है ही ना, तो ट्राई भी क्यों करना है, छोड़.
Yeah, I mean, it does instill a lot of fear in you because, you know, like आप बैठ के वो सारी परमिटेशंस और कॉम्बिनेशंस अपने दिमाग में लगाते हो कि यार चीज़ें जब गलत होंगी तो अगर वो 10 तरीकों में गलत हो सकती है तो मैं 10 की 10 सिचुएशंस अभी इमेजिन कर लूँगी. एंड जस्ट इमेजिन कि दैट mere quantity of you thinking about those 10 hypothetical bad outcomes, and you just want to be prepared, which is why you take your mind on that journey, right? और ये relationships में भी होता है, बिल्कुल होता है कि you know तुम्हें लगता है कि चीज़ें ख़राब होने वाली, बट वो किस तरीके से ख़राब होंगी और तुम उसके 10 एब्रिविएशंस अपने दिमाग में सोच के बैठ जाते हो. कोई चांस ही नहीं है कि तुम इस बारे में सोचोगे कि चीज़ें अच्छी भी तो हो सकती हैं. I mean, just if the person is saying that listen, I want to talk to you about something. I mean, the number of times girls lose their shit, you know, when someone says that listen, we need to talk. And the other way also, it happens the other way also, but it's because you know we never really think यार कुछ अच्छा भी तो हो सकता है.
So relatable.
You know, like मतलब अगला इंसान शायद तुम्हें आके प्रपोज ही करने वाला है, बट नहीं, हम सोचेंगे कि oh my god, I'm pretty sure that you know he's either confessing that he's done something, or he wants to break up, or there's some problem here and there, or maybe he's found out something from the past. And
अरे this is exactly what happened to me अभी पीछे 2-3 weeks ago.
who was going to propose to you?
अरे you were there with me. We were sitting in my room. This guy, a friend of ours, he texted me.
हाँ.
ठीक है, and he texted, सुनो मुझे तुमसे कुछ ज़रूरी बात करनी है.
Oh yes, I remember.
Now I know that this guy likes me.
Yeah.
ठीक है, so and I don't want him to tell me that he likes me because I like being his friend and I know the day he comes and confesses this is over, right? So मेरे को नहीं चाहिए वो awkward conversation and I would like to keep him as a friend. So I was like, fuck, अब तो ये मुझे बता देगा, अब मेरे को इसको reject करना पड़ेगा, मैं क्या करूँगी? And you know, I spent 20 minutes and I'm showing my text to Sadhika, देख क्या होगा, क्या होने वाला,
another friendship gone, what to do?
Yeah, and then what? He just had to give me some gossip. He just had to give me some gossip. You know, sometimes, oh my God. So I'll tell you what, overthinking आपको एक वो लड़का बना देता है जो अपने आप को एकदम निकम्मा नल्ला लड़का समझता है और उसके बाद वो इस डर में कि सारी लड़कियां मुझे रिजेक्ट करेंगी, कभी किसी को आस्क आउट ही नहीं करता. So I think that is what overthinking does to you.
True.
Another, when I say that it makes you sabotage relationships, I'll tell you how. So it's like, for example, you texted a guy, ठीक है, and he did not reply to you. Right now you're constantly thinking कहाँ होगा, क्या कर रहा होगा, ऐसा कर रहा होगा, वैसा कर रहा होगा, झूठ तो नहीं बोल रहा किसी और के साथ तो नहीं है, पागल तो नहीं बना रहा, ये तो नहीं कर रहा, वो तो नहीं कर रहा. लेट्स से वो सुबह का टेक्स्ट आया हुआ, रात को रिप्लाई आता है और इसके बीच में आपने उसको डबल टेक्स्ट भी कर दिया, ठीक है, डबल टेक्स्ट या ट्रिपल टेक्स्ट कर दिया, ठीक है. नाउ दिस गाय सडनली इज लाइक, लुक I was occupied. जो भी था XYZ reason, it's still new, भाई ठीक है, the guy is taking his time, whatever, right? He replies to you and you're like, you can spend 12 hours without even thinking about me. You did not feel the need to check your phone once and check our window and, you know, reply to me. Am I not important to you?
Did I not cross your mind even once? And are you even invested in this relationship?
Yes. And भाई 2 दिन हुए तुझे उस लड़के से बात करते हुए, बहन 2 दिन हुए. Give the guy some time to breathe, right? And इस process में आपने 2 दिन में उस इंसान को इतना डरा दिया कि आपने अपना रिलेशनशिप जो पोटेंशियली कुछ हो सकता था sabotage कर दिया. खुद के 10 घंटे अपना भेजा फ्राई किया. That's another thing, right? So the damage you're causing yourself is a whole other thing. Let's talk about it later. But what you've done now is scare the guy off, and now you'll be like, oh, but if the guy scares so easy, I don't want him at all. Nahi bhai. The guy operates differently. You operate differently. Maybe 2 months down the line, when he understands you and he loves you and he understands how you overthink, he'll be willing to put up with this. But of course, it's too soon, and any guy would run away. I, as a healed person now, would run away if a guy would do this to me. 10 घंटे अगर मैं किसी को reply ना करूँ, वो पागल हो जाए, तो मैं भी भाग जाऊँगी.
Yeah, you'll drop him like a hot potato, like no.
Yeah.
But you know, I did read it somewhere कि overthinkers should be in a relationship with over-explainers, and I think that also sums up our relationship, our friendship equation, because you know, I don't have any problem in going on and on and on and repeating myself and, you know, telling the person that listen, this is what I feel and this is what you should feel, and, you know, just look at yourself through my eyes. And I think that's what keeps us sane also. And of course, other way around also, a lot of times it happens that when I am overthinking, Radhika will quickly jump in and be like, listen, you know, and
but
get your act together.
But I like to explain only once.
हाँ.
But I try to be very effective.
She's a very tough love kind of. मतलब तू पिछले जन्म में जरूर, you know, कोई army official रही होगी.
I do, because personality is like that, and also 8 people, right? So we exhibit traits of Shani Dev, which is that, you know, in astrology and numerology they say Shani is like a very strict principle. कम बात करते हैं, थोड़े बुड्ढे होते हैं तो अकड़ू होते हैं, right? और फिर बात करना कम पसंद करते हैं, और एक ही बारी ठीक से खड़काएंगे, वैसे तो कुछ बोलेंगे नहीं, और जब बोलेंगे तो ऐसा बोलेंगे कि सुसु निकल जाएगा, right? So you know I have that you know Shani Dev like personality, so I'm like कि भाई मैं समझा रही हूँ, एक बारी मैं समझ जाओ, मैं बहुत अच्छे से समझाती हूँ, and then if somebody still doesn't understand, and like shut up, you deserve this, you deserve to be like this, तुम भाड़ में जाओ, तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं हो सकता, you fucking go to a therapist.
Oh God.
But you know, luckily we don't have to face this issue together, because
Yes.
you understand, you
We
know,
both compliment each
I think
other.
इतने सालों में ना एक grip भी आ गई है कि अगर मैं कुछ समझाना चाह रही हूँ तो I get through, and
Yeah.
you also soak it in, and of course with me you have to, you know, sometimes explain the same thing 5 times, but luckily with my journey being completed, you know, you don't have to do that very often now.
Yeah, and now I think the problems that and I do think कि age के हिसाब से the things that you overthink about also
They change, yeah.
right? I mean, now we think a little less about men and everything.
I
We
don't
do think
remember
about,
the last time I overthought about a guy.
we haven't. I mean, I remember the last time I overthought about my liner. मतलब I legit, you know, I overthink a lot about my liner, and I think you overthink a lot about your makeup in general, and it's a real issue. People may think it's frivolous and everything, but it is a real issue. तुम लगा के तो देखो एक बारी अपने एक हाथ से एक पेन, and when it doesn't match, you'll end up looking like a fucking panda. And you know, the struggle is real.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of another story of, you know, sabotaging relationships thanks to overthinking, you've seen Emily in Paris, right?
Yes.
हाँ, तो Emily in Paris में if you remember, जब वो नई नई उसके साथ मिली होती है, वो कौन सा लड़का था?
The British guy.
So when she slept with Alfie, ठीक है, तो अगले दिन क्या होता है? She goes back home.
Yeah.
वो उसका कोट पहन के आ जाती है, उसका ब्लेजर पहन के आ जाती है, और फिर she goes back home and she's wondering, text नहीं आया, she drops him one text, कोई बात नहीं, drops him second text, नहीं आया, तीसरा, चौथा, पांचवा, उसको text ही नहीं आता है, and then finally she's just going out of her building, and वो Alfie से टकरा जाती है, and she's like, you haven't replied to any of my texts and all of that, and he's like कि भाई मेरा फोन मेरे ब्लेजर में था और वो तू घर ले गई थी भाई, तो इसलिए नहीं कर पाई. Now obviously life is not, you are not Emily and this is not Paris,
Yeah.
and we are not in a Netflix rom-com.
Yeah.
So guys, not everybody is that romantic and that sensitive and that understanding. You will come off as that crazy girl.
Yes.
You know, so yes, you know, that is, और ये चीज़ें बहुत funny लगती है, but actually में इतनी funny नहीं होती है, because you're going crazy in that period,
Yeah.
right? And you come across as the crazy bitch to the other guy, and he will dump you. So, you know, fix it. And it's fixable. I promise it's fixable. Now I'll tell you how it's fixable. One, journaling. Journaling is nothing but the practice of writing down your thoughts. What happens when you write down your thoughts is that firstly you slow down. Then you actually realize कि अच्छा मैं ये सोच रही हूँ. उस प्रोसेस में तुम्हें समझ में आता है कि आधी बातें तो बिल्कुल ही है, इसको हटाओ. ये आधी बातें हैं, ये सॉल्वेबल है, ये सॉल्वेबल है ही नहीं, इसको भी हटाओ. अब मैं 10 में से सिर्फ 3 सॉल्वेबल बातों पे और
सोचूंगा या फिर कुछ करूंगा.
ठीक है, चिंतन करूंगी. सेकंड इज योर डीप ब्रीदिंग. ऑल्दो डीप ब्रीदिंग मैंने अपने अर्ली 20s में नहीं की थी. मेरी डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट ने मुझे लास्ट ईयर सजेस्ट किया था, बिकॉज शी वाज लाइक ऑल दीज मेडिसिन्स असाइड ब्रो, डू दिस ऑल्सो. डीप ब्रीदिंग इज सच अ game changer. It calms your nervous system down. Doctors have gone on record and said that it will fix so many of your chronic diseases you don't even know. You know, you'll actually feel कि there's a part of you जो शांत हो गया. So deep breathing is great.
And you know, to adding to your point only, I came across this technique which I thought looked very funny in the beginning, but then I actually tried it, okay? And maybe you can try it with me right now. And it's along the lines of deep breathing only. The technique is called that whenever you think that your mind is racing, ठीक है, ट्रेन की तरह तुम्हारा दिमाग भाग रहा है, just do one thing, which is 2 sharp inhales and 1 long exhale. So okay, so we're going to do this. 3, 2, 1. And you do this, you know, minimum of 5 times, and you'll almost feel yourself sort of, you know, उस moment में तुम्हारा दिमाग और कुछ नहीं सोचेगा. उस moment में suddenly your concentration will be on the breaths. That okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it sort of helps you sort of soothe and come back to reality. You know, because you're so much in your head, it brings you back instantly. So one is that technique.
No, see, this is exactly what deep breathing does, which is कि आप overthinking क्या है? Either you're in the past or you're in the future, you're not in the present, right? your breath is the only thing that's in the present, that's happening real time, right? And the only thing that makes you alive is the fact that you're breathing. The day you stop breathing, you're gone, right? So when you deep breathe, you pay attention to your breath, and suddenly you're in the moment. The finest way, of course, after meditation to be in the present is to deep breathe, which is why deep breathing is fantastic.
Right.
Third, I say, is meditation. Now, I know that meditation, especially for overthinkers, hardcore meditation can be very difficult, because when you have so many thoughts, you can't be, you can't sit still for 5 minutes, and half people fall asleep.
Yeah.
Right, when they're trying to do hardcore meditation, beginners. So, transcendental meditation, which is nothing but repeating the same sound over and over again, which is the same as mantra chanting, it is fantastic for your nervous system. Even Ranveer Alabadia does it. A lot of other people do it. Neuroscientists and all also do it. And if that also is not working for you, because for some reason, if you feel you're not so religious and you don't want to chant a mantra, guided meditation. There are apps like Calm. YouTube पे free में इतनी सारी guided meditations हैं. They will guide your thoughts. And after those 10 minutes, mark my words, you'll feel so liberated of your own fucking demons. And fourth point I would say is practice self-love, and not retail therapy wala self-love. Make a list of 5 things you're going to do, and do all those 5 things. It will make you feel more confident. It will uplift your self-esteem. And these kind of things work. There's mirror talk also, which is a part of self-love. There are affirmations which are a part of self-love.
There's also like working out, and I can say that I've recently just started working out, and I do feel that it is one great way of first releasing endorphins, right? So those are the happy hormones. And also it just makes you feel good about yourself, because overthink leads to a lot of inaction, which Radhika pointed out in this episode, because you're so much in your head, it almost becomes impossible. मतलब आपको lethargic लगता है, आपको heavy लगता है कि अब मैं इतना सोच के अपने आप को थका चुकी हूँ कि मैं और कैसे कुछ करूँ. And suddenly when you juxtapose that with actual actionable work that you're doing for yourself, it just makes you feel productive, like you've done something, like you've achieved something. And that sweating out, oh my god, you feel so much better looking at your body. So yeah.
Yes. And last thing which you've already covered in your point is take action.
Yeah.
ओवरथिंकिंग, इंसान को लगता है कि ओवरथिंकिंग से ये होगा कि आपने इतना सोच लिया कि जब एक्शन की बात आएगी तो क्या फैंटास्टिक करोगे, बट अपेरेंटली आप इतना ओवरथिंक कर लेते हो कि एक्शन का यार ना टाइम बचता है ना एनर्जी. टेक एक्शन. I will never forget that one time I was on a call with Prakhar Gupta, and we were discussing this topic, which is overthinking. And he said one thing to me which has stayed with me, and I will never forget it. He said that, Radhika, in my opinion, overthinking is a product of underdoing. I was like, boy, fuck. Of course, not in romantic cases, के लड़कों के साथ नहीं, but when it comes to future, when it comes to taking control of your life, when it comes to, oh my god, I'm gaining weight, and oh my god, do I look good, oh my god, my hair is falling, and all of those things, bhai, you're not doing anything about it. You're going on and on and on and on about those problems. If they're fixable, you fucking fix them. You correct your diet, you go to the gym, you put that onion oil on your hair, you go to a dermat, you start working out, you do the things that you need to do, right? And it actually helps with overthinking. It cuts your overthinking into half, because firstly, आपके पास time और energy नहीं बचता इतना सोचने के लिए when you're so busy trying to make things happen.
Well, I completely agree with you.
And भाई overthinking से आप लाइफ में इतनी सारी चीज़ें ऐसी कर देते हो या नहीं करते हो जो आप इतना रिग्रेट करते हो. And I'll share the story with you. I was going through a difficult time, and I was constantly thinking about this one dude, and I don't have the word. There was something off in me. Something went off. I was attending my best friend's sister's wedding. साधका मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड है, इसकी बात नहीं कर रही. हमारा एक बेस्ट फ्रेंड है, उसकी बहन की शादी है. बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स के बहन भाई की शादी is like family wedding, and
it's the best joyful time because
family
you're
wedding with
there
no
with your
responsibilities.
friends. Yeah.
And it is literally, those memories, they last a lifetime.
Because it's like a festival.
उसकी बहन की शादी है. I attended the engagement. The next day, I feel so anxious. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि मेरा I can feel blood dropping in my body. and I'm just anxious because I'm an overthinker. Nothing has happened. कोई मरा नहीं है, ठीक है, ना मुझे उस लड़के से प्यार था, ना मुझे उससे शादी करनी थी, but just because, oh my god, this has ended and I'm going crazy thinking about it, I'm like, Raghav, I'm going home, I'll come later, ठीक है, and I went home. That night was the Mehendi night. I did not show up. The next day was the wedding. I did not show up. I missed a friend who's like family. Uski बहन की सगी बहन की शादी just because I was too busy thinking about somebody who's not even a part of my life right now.
Yeah.
3 days later, हमारे उसी ग्रुप का एक और फ्रेंड था, उसके मम्मी पापा की एनिवर्सरी थी, 25th एनिवर्सरी सेलिब्रेशन इन जयपुर. It was a festival. That anniversary celebration was a fucking festival. It would have been a memory of a lifetime. All my friends, they went, but because this was Valentine's Day and I was too disoriented processing all of the things that had happened, I missed that 2-day long soiree. For what? For what? And you know, later on you regret these things so much in life.
Yeah.
Because what overthinking does is कि वो इतनी सी चीज को जो आगे
इतना
जाके
बड़ा
कुछ भी इतनी भी नहीं रहने वाली, इतना बड़ा बना देता है कि आप क्रिपल हो जाते हो, आपको लगता है कि आपके हाथ पैर किसी ने काट दिया. So you know, it's not worth it. If all the things that I've said, all the practical measures that I've given, ways that I've given you to tackle overthinking, if it helps, good. If it does not help, seek professional guidance. But fix it.
Yeah.
You know, because it will cost you too much in life.
Yeah.
And wrapping up, I just say that when you think about the past, it gives you regret, it gives you resentment. It can also push you into depression. If you think about the future. Overthinking, anxiety. The only thing that is the here and now. Think about that. It does not matter what you will be doing 5 years from now. Nobody knows what they'll be doing 5 years from now. Those are just interview questions. And लोग जो बोलकर आते हैं वो half the times they're not even doing those things 5 years from then, right? So it. Do live the moment. Life is too short. People are dying at 22. Chill, have fun. And last thing is that I read somewhere which I perfectly loved, and it went like, give me a life-changing advice, and it said, even they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And it was so good.
Yeah. And most of the time we actually don't know what we're doing.
Most of the people that you go about your lives idealizing, even they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
So chill.
And with that thought, we will wrap this episode up. Let us know in the comment section whether or not you are also a fellow overthinker. And if you have some tips of your own that can help us and all the viewers here to sort of, tackle this problem of overthinking.